Hey everybody, what's up? Startup Survival here. And a lot of people have asked me where I buy my knives from, which websites, which stores, that sort of stuff. And I'm a Canadian, right? So they're asking in particular in Canada, where are the best places to buy knives from? So I'm going to go through that in this video. Stay tuned. And we're going to use this knife, the Cold Steel American Lawman, as the example of what we're shopping for. And we're going to try to get the best price possible. Come along and let's find out where has the cheapest knives in Canada. Okay, first website I want to show you guys is Warriors and Wonders. This is a brick and mortar store in Vancouver, BC. So if you do live locally or anywhere close to here, you can actually go visit it. Otherwise, you can order off the website and they do shipping. I know they ship across Canada. I'm not sure if they ship to the States or not, but it says 1 to 10 business days in Canada. US orders, so they ship to the States as well. It doesn't say how much the shipping cost is, so maybe we'll try to look for the American Lawman and see how much it costs. Okay, so at the top they have the CTS XHP version for $125, but we're looking for the AUS 8 version. So there it is, $75. It's in stock. Let's try to add it to the cart and see how much the shipping is, if we can find that out. I'm not going to go through the whole process to find out how much the shipping is, but basically $75 plus shipping. Warriors and Wonders is a really good store actually, and it's really great when they have sales. Like right now they have some specials in April where they reduce the price on some stuff. That's when I tend to buy more knives from them, is when they go on sale. What I've actually noticed lately though is that the prices of a lot of knives have gone up in price just recently. I think it's because of the Canadian US dollar. Like, look at this. So they're asking $85 for an Endura, and they're asking how much for a Delica? $80 for a Delica, unless you buy one that happens to be on sale, in which case it's $68. But $80 for a Delica, that's a lot of money. So sometimes I talk on my channel about how knives cost more here and people don't get it. Just trust me, outside of the US, knives cost more. This is one of the best options right here. So $75 for the American Lawman. Let's go on eBay now. eBay is another source that I would visit for knives. So let's see if we can find it here. Okay, so I like to do the price and shipping lowest first. So then usually you'll get a whole bunch of like Kydex sheaths and stuff like that. But here is here's the American Lawman AUS 8 version for $67 Canadian plus $8.50 Canadian. So sorry, I'm going to be embarrassed here, but 67 plus $8.50. See, some of you I'm sure already knew the answer to that. $75.50, but that includes tax. Here's the thing though, is whenever you get something shipped to you, it might include like a duty. Sometimes it'll say if it has a duty included or not, but it's coming from the United States. It's coming from Virginia, I can see down there. So whenever something crosses a border, I always get kind of nervous that they're going to slap some sort of duty or something like that on there. But basically $75.50 versus $75 plus tax from Warriors. So this one's $9 cheaper. So far eBay turns out to be in the lead, right? I don't know what those prices would be like for American dollars, but we're going to check that in just a second. So anyways, that's the next place I would go, is eBay. And sometimes you'll get a better deal there, right? The disadvantage to eBay is that you're going to have to wait for that thing to get shipped to you, and also you don't get to handle it ahead of time. With Warriors and Wonders, I can personally go into the store and look at the things, right? But as far as ordering online, cheapest first, that's what I say. So next, Amazon.ca. So I have to say something about Amazon.ca versus Amazon.com, and I'll just start the search right here, and then I'll jump over to Amazon.com and do the same thing. So Amazon.ca, $76.20. What I find is that Amazon.ca, and that will be free shipping, right? Because it exceeds their $35 shipping thing or whatever it's called there. But anyways, what I find is that Amazon.ca, usually the price is extremely similar to Warriors and Wonders. I'm not too sure why that is, but they always seem to be within like $1 or $2 of each other. So you can see there's 76, and then that one was 74. The difference is with Warriors, again, you're gonna have to pay for shipping, whereas Amazon.ca is actually free shipping, I believe. So in that case, it's a little bit cheaper, but still, I believe that eBay was the cheapest, right? So then, anyways, let's just compare that to Amazon.com, right? Because I know that's a good option for people in the States. So here we go. They have it for $48.52. So $48.52 plus free shipping. That's US dollars versus Canadian, but still, that's quite a significant price difference. That's like a $28 price difference. So let's just say, though, that we did order it from Amazon.com, $48.52 times 1.25 for the exchange rate right now. So $60 plus free shipping. So in order to actually take advantage of the Amazon.com thing, which I've never done this before, but I have a hypothetical way that it could be done, is you buy it from here, you get it shipped to a place like this. This is in Point Roberts, which is right across the border from Vancouver. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this on a map or not, but I'll try. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this line here is the US border, and this is Vancouver. I live up here somewhere, right? So I could literally like drive down here, just cross the border, pop into this, that TSB shipping or whatever, and pick up my package, right? So I don't know how much they charge for that service, probably a few dollars, something like that. But then you're taking into account time and crossing the border twice and all that stuff. So it says, okay, yeah, you have to pay $4.50 to pick it up there. So $60 plus $5 for pickup, $65. I mean, we have a new champion. Like, this is definitely the cheapest way to do it, especially when that exchange rate is better. And it's just time. It's just the time of going down to do it. I know I've actually talked to people. I work with people who have done this before, and this place has really good reviews on Yelp, you can see, so it's obviously well used. But and for those of you on the East Coast, like in Ontario, I don't know if they have something like that across the border in like Niagara Falls, New York, or whatever, somewhere near a boarding crossing, but they may. So research it, and you might find that they do. And when that exchange rate gets better, it can be a quite affordable option if you live near the border and you don't mind driving down there. Next is a knife website from Toronto. This is another brick and mortar store. Where's their location? They're located in Northwest Toronto, sort of near the airport. Yeah, they're in like a mall. It's called Woodbine Centre. So I've been there once, and it was a major pain in the butt to get to. But it was not a bad store, as I recall. The prices were not too bad. So, oh yeah, their website is organized like this so that you can just jump to a manufacturer and see all their knives, right? So let's look up the American Lawman now and just see how much that is. Okay, $90 plus shipping, whatever that costs, right? Let's say it's a few dollars, $10, something like that. So you're basically at $100 now, plus tax, so $112 for the American Lawman from this website. If you live in Toronto and you want to buy a knife quickly, you can go in and pick their stuff up in person. So I mean, it's a good store for that. But I've only bought a couple knives there, and I don't live in Toronto anymore, so I really have no reason to shop at that place. But they do ship, and they have a good selection of knives. The other place I'll show you is House of Knives, which I actually just bought the Benchmade sequel from. There it is. This place doesn't have a super awesome selection of knives, and in this case, it's not even going to qualify for the American Lawman because they don't stock Cold Steel products. But anyways, this is where I got my sequel from. Not a bad deal. They do free shipping. It's a Canadian store as well. Let me just show you their selection here so you'll know what I'm talking about. Sport knives, folding blades. So the good thing about House of Knives actually is that every once in a while they'll have like an older knife in stock because it's not that popular of a store. I don't know why I'm giving the secret away, but you can see like their prices are pretty whack. Let me see if I can find like a Spyderco or something like that. So they don't have Cold Steel. They have SRK, Spyderco, Benchmade. But yeah, $92 for a Delica on sale. $139 normally. Yeah, that's a little whack, especially considering Amazon.com. Let's check the Spyderco Delica. $58, something like that. Like that's a good price for a Delica, man. $60 or $59, whatever. $59 versus 139. Yeah. So things are more expensive at the House of Knives, but every once in a while they'll have like a discontinued knife, and ironically they actually make it cheaper than it would normally cost when it was new. They put it on sale when it's discontinued, and that's like the time when it should be more expensive, right? Let's just check Blade HQ. I've never bought anything from them. I do believe that they ship, that they ship to Canada. Oh, cool. I just saw this this sort of like special edition American Lawman. That is kind of cool, actually. Oh, and it's got the CTS XHP on it. But anyways, we're not there. We're not here for that reason. Okay, where is the OS 8 version? I think it's this one. No, you know what? It looks like they don't even have the OS 8 version anymore, to be honest with you. No, they don't. So, oh well, I guess that one's not available anymore. But yeah, that's sort of the overview. Warriors and Wonders, eBay, Amazon.ca, Amazon.com with the border shopping thing built into it. SR Knives in Toronto, House of Knives, and then same thing, Blade HQ, you can order from them, and they do ship internationally, but I believe you have to pay for it, and then there's that question about the border, right? Let me just see if it says anything about Canada on here. Yeah, they can ship to Canada for $16. So that's $16 US. So for buying a single knife, it's definitely not going to be cheaper. Anyways, thanks for watching. That's those are the websites and stores that I like to buy knives from in Canada.